Alright, we're going to be making this video like it's the old 2019 days, so I'm going to try to do the entire commentary in one take, because I feel like it sounds more natural and it's kind of more funny when I do that. So it's been a while since I made a video, so the format is, I know I talk about the attachments and the gun as a whole. I think I also talk about the base gun, maybe? Anyway, this gun came out in Season 6 of Modern Warfare 3, very, very new. For those of you who don't know, it's the HCAR, I don't know what it stands for, maybe Heavy Combat Assault Rifle. Could be, yeah, it could be Heavy Combat Assault Rifle. I'm not really thinking of any jokes with HCAR right now, but fine. It's basically a modernized version of the BAR. For some reason, it's still chambered in 30-06. For those of you who know firearms, 30-06 kind of got replaced for a reason. It's just an inferior 308. It's heavier with like barely any ballistic gains, which is why it's odd, and 308 is actually an even number, which is an unrelated fact that has actually nothing to do with the ballistic performance. Anyway, let's look back to the gun. So the BAR, the HCAR, has a 20-round magazine and fires at slow. I don't have the exact numbers because I'm too lazy to pull it up, but just know it's a slow-firing gun. You can even see it in the gameplay. It does kill in a few shots, and it does have pretty low recoil. In fact, the recoil is so low that sometimes I do builds with this gun that don't use any recoil adjusting attachments at all. Although I prefer to use a suppressor because you get that one suppressor from the Ball 27 that increases firing aim stability, and you might as well throw it on everything if you can. Except you can't throw it on SMGs for some reason. But then again, SMGs in this game are pretty strong. Plus they added the Quartermaster suppressor in like Season 5 or something. That thing's kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm about to get some tac stand skills here. Look at that. Yeah, I couldn't do that in Modern Warfare 2, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, let's, I guess I got the basics of the gun down. Let's go ahead and continue with the attachments. I have some images of the attachments here. Let me go pull them up. They're somewhere here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a barrel attachment. I know we have a barrel attachment. So the barrel attachment here, I chose it because it's the only one that has the short handguard, the short rail, and the extended barrel poking out. For some reason my images aren't loading, so I'm unable to see them. But it gives you a big range boost. I'm pretty sure it slows down your weapon, but I don't have the image to look at right now. So it basically just says, hey, you want to use this low recoil, low firing gun at range, which, you know, pretty much sounds like how you're supposed to use it. So I went ahead and used it like that. Or I would have if the fact that the maps I got when playing for this video's gameplay, I managed to get them all in small maps. So as you can see, this 5.5 magnification optic isn't exactly serving me the best. But you know, I'm him. I'm Adolf Himmler. I beat the circumstances every time. I don't mess up. And I do top, I don't know if I top frag, but I top the scoreboard in both of these games, you know, just bragging a little bit. Okay, right. I have the actual barrel stats here. Let me see. And, wow, okay, so you just get 20% more range and velocity. You move faster with the barrel. The only thing is your hipfire gets worse. And I see the 8-hour art of fire here. It's 472, so this thing fires hella slow. And you're not going to use hipfire with a gun this slow with hipfire that bad in the first place. So this long barrel, crazy good, very good. It gets an approval rating from me. Okay, let's talk about the stock, because the fixed stock is one of the interesting attachments, because when you equip the fixed stock, which is called the Marksman 3 stock, you actually lose the ability to change your rear grip. And the rear grip allows you to lower your sprint to fire speed, which actually is one of the few downsides this weapon has. Since it's a battle rifle, it has a slow sprint to fire speed. Or theoretically, it would have a slow sprint to fire speed, but battle rifles in Modern Warfare 3 just have really good stats. So I'm pretty sure it just has assault rifle sprint out by default. So this stock here just lowers the recoil by a bit. You strafe faster, combined with the fact that the barrel already makes you strafe faster. That's pretty good. You get a faster ADS speed, and the only thing you lose is 8% sprint to fire, which is not a, like, it's not a good downside, but it is a battle rifle, so you weren't exactly going to go running around like this thing's an SMG to begin with. I mean, would I use this? I think I'd use this. Except I lose my rear grip, but there's so many attachments in Modern Warfare 3. This is my first Modern Warfare 3 video. I gotta talk about the balance of Modern Warfare 3 attachments. They're on crack compared to Modern Warfare 2. You have so much more min-max capability. They have a ton of ADS speed, aim walking speed, sprint to fire speed increasing, attachments with very minimal downsides, I basically throw those things on all the MW2 guns after the Season 6 buffs, and then I just start roasting everyone in games. You don't see the roasting in this video though. I always play good when not recording, just believe me guys, please. Anyway, yeah. So we we talked about the stock. What about the optic? So the optic is actually from Modern Warfare 2, Forge Tech Delta 4. Now the actual BAR gets a specific optic in Girls Frontline. It's a 4x magnification scope. It looks very simple. It just looks like a tube. The closest one is the one I chose, which also looks like a tube, except instead of 4x magnification, it's 5.5. There's some slight downsides to ADS speed and ADS movement speed, but I mean, this gun handles so fast that actually not really a problem. Also handles fast because the damn attachments I put on this thing are kind of cracked. Who knew that Mod 3 would be useful in a game made years after the Mod 3 released? It's like it's not a coincidence at all, and I'm just reaching for straws. Anyway, would I recommend this magnified optic? Honestly, not really. I would just... The maps of Modern Warfare 3 in general really aren't small, so I just go for Neotech or something if I'm using a battle rifle. At most, I can use the 3.4, or I think there's even a 2x optic. I mean, that's fine to use. 5.5 times though? Don't really see a reason to use that in multiplayer. Alright, we have the ammunition. Alright, so technically there's a piece of exclusive ammunition from one of the ranking stages in Girls Frontline, M2 armor piercing. Instead of putting that on, because I don't want to use armor piercing rounds in this game, besides, you can't visually see the rounds I have in the gun unless I inspect it. And I'm pretty sure the bullet casings don't change when I shoot the gun either, so that's probably fine. So yeah, I ended up putting the 30-06 high grain rounds, which more range, more velocity, less recoil control. I have the recoil stock, which means pretty much it cancels out. Combined with the barrel, I have 35% more range, which really works well with the scope. So you know, there's a lot of good long-range support gunner ideas going on here. By the way, I'm about to get murked with this miss from the shotgun. Yeah, terrible, horrible gameplay. I can't believe that was me. Anyway. So yeah, high grain rounds, they're not always the best choice, but this gun has such low recoil that I'm pretty sure it is one of the best choices if you're going for range, because it has low recoil, already high velocity, already tons of damage, low time to kill, or fast time to kill even at range. You're pretty much just set. High grain is more or less built for this weapon, or rather this gun was built for high grain. High grain came out first in Season 0. Okay, so this one, I probably can discuss more about it, so... Well, I didn't think there was a bipod foregrip in this game, but there is. And if you notice in the gameplay, I don't use it at all. And the reason for that is because... Well, what happens when you set a bipod up? What you're doing is placing a defensive encampment. You're setting up a territory where the enemy can't mess with you. You're setting up a firing line. Now you see, here's the problem. I have a 20-round magazine. I can lay down suppressive fire for all of 2 seconds before my ass gets shot. And you know, as much as I try to account for it using the gunner vest, that's still a good 1-2 seconds where I don't have any ammo and I'm out in the open because I'm bipoded up at an area. So I don't use the bipod at all, but it does have a passive benefit of 6% less recoil. And if you're keeping count, there's just not a lot of recoil on this gun. This recoil control is completely unnecessary. I wouldn't use this bipod grip at all on this gun. I'd use one of those Modern Warfare 3 grips that increase the ADS and sprint to fire speed. Because, damn, like, honestly, just throw them on every gun in this game. It's a little, is the term ubiquitous? No. Now, the term's something like... Oh yeah, well, what's the thing when they call white people moving into it? Gentrification, yeah. The attachments in this game are so good that they just become gentrified. Maybe, I don't know if I'm using that term correctly. But yeah, anyway, that's the part about the bipod grip. There's better recoil with decent grips, and there's grips with better benefits than recoil reduction in my experience. So I wouldn't use the bipod grip. Alright, yeah, I already talked about the barrel. So, that's everything? Alright, now I would pull up the stats of the gun in total, but I kind of don't have it because I forgot to edit it in Photoshop. But we'll just talk about, okay, how good is this gun in total? Really good at range, actually. The gameplay doesn't really demonstrate that because I keep playing on small maps. Now I guarantee you I was not on the small map playlist. It just so happens the player base enjoys small maps, which is understandable because small maps are pretty fun. They're a way to get a lot of adrenaline. They're a way to get a lot of bang for your buck out of the time you spend in this game. However, sometimes I do want to play a long map and I don't really get that option. So yeah, if you're playing a long map, you want to play Ground War Invasion, even though those really haven't gotten updates since like Season 1 or Season 2, you could do that. I'm pretty sure it would cook the AI. Yeah, man, in DMZ, if DMZ was in Modern Warfare 3, this thing would be a beast. Alright, this thing would be pretty good. But yeah, would I recommend you use this setup? I mean, if you want to, like, you could switch out one of the attachments, switch out the foregrip for the 30 round, the 45 round magazine, and then go play Warzone or something. Let me tell you, go to it. Go for it. Go at it. Or whatever Plutonium Map 32 type shit. Like, put it on, and I'm pretty sure you can cook people. I was cooking people with the, the 44 Action Express rounds on the Uzi conversion. I was playing a little bit of Warzone. I was cooking people with an SMG at like 70 meters. Now imagine what 30-06 does at 70 meters. Let me tell you, they used it at 70 meters and more in World War II. It was pretty good at killing people. And now imagine that coming out of a modern firearm. It's basically the same as 308, but just imagine. Yeah, pretty lethal, huh? Anyway, I feel like I've been on a cocaine. I feel like I've been on a coke trip just talking this entire time. I'm starting to lose my voice even after just 12 minutes of talking. Or actually, it's not 12 minutes because that would be the runtime of the video, including the intro and that new little editing thing. Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm changing up my editing style a little bit. Not for the main videos because you guys just want to see gameplay and funny stuff pop on screen while I talk. But in terms of like creative outlets like the intro and the opening clip, I'm changing up my style a little bit. I'm going a little for that 2000s VHS style. I think it's working. I'm absolutely aping Ratlobber though. Ratlobber, great inspiration, great guy. I wish he showed us how to make those intros, but he's a man of few words when he's not making a video. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I even looked online and some people are just like, oh yeah, his editing's quite basic. If you understand editing software, you can copy him. And I'm like, yeah? I mean, I guess so. Could you tell me though? And then they never reply because Redditors are like that. Alright, anyway, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, good gun, very nice gun. Modern Warfare 3, amazing game. Top 5 Call of Duties of all time for multiplayer. Now, I know that might be a little controversial, but this game's amazing. This game's great. And you may be wondering why I didn't make any videos on it if I love this game so much. I may, or may not, have been getting my ass beat academically for the last year straight. But now, life sorted out, I'm feeling good, I'm vibing. So now I have time to make videos again. Also, I would say, oh yeah, I'm gonna upload on a consistent schedule. I think that's the 3rd time I've said I'd do something like that. Or maybe 4th time. I don't know, I lose track of my promises, but I can't really keep them. So you know what, there will be a video eventually one day, and it will probably be good. Anyway, yeah, y'all have a good day. I don't know how many of you are still paying attention to this channel after 1 year, but I'm having fun making the videos. At least, you know, before my throat dries out and I need water because I've been talking here for 12 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, very good gun. Modern Warfare 3, amazing game. I'm probably going to make more videos because I enjoy making videos. And now I have the time to.